Warning. This show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
It's my life in the box in front of me. The guitar in my arms is the soul of me. You walk by, as you see me laying face down. And by the thorn in your eye.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to another edition of the Suplah Bite Eyes. I am Andy Quad, and with me as always is Liam Dunn.
And it's been Payback this past week or so, hasn't it?
That's the theme for Payback, yeah.
Beautiful, beautifully
I know,
done,
right?
mate.
I have a beautiful voice.
Anyway, so let's talk about Payback and what the ramifications of the event will be for the company moving forward. Now,
Yes!
before we even say anything, I have a bit of a confession to make.
You have a bit of a cover.
I have a confession to make.
What's up then?
I have not watched Payback.
Oh, for fuck's sake, we do a wrestling podcast!
I
Fuck.
have a very busy life.
No, not Liam, and I work on movies now.
I'm sorry, whose name's at the end of the Avengers? Sorry, out of the two of us, whose name's at the end of the Avengers? Yeah, shut up, let me talk. So,
Exactly.
I've been I've been busy. So, Andy, you're going to have to really sort of tell me what everything... I don't even know the results. to be
Okay,
fair.
I'll go through them for you then, Liam. Because in the first of two kickoff matches, R-Truth defeated Stardust. Truth pinned Stardust after the lie detector.
Wait, so there was two kickoff pre-show matches.
Yes, this one was the least bad of the two of them.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
Because the next one is the Ascension against Macho Mandow and Axel Mania.
Why
Curtis
are they a tag team? Well, okay, wait, hang on. Since when were they a tag team, and since when were they baby faces?
Basically, they did a shit version of the Mega Powers because Curtis Axel was in a full Hulk Hogan costume doing all
Oh, Axel Mania. Oh,
and
this is so funny.
And the Ascension defeated Macho Mandow, who was dressed up as Macho Man Randy Savage, and they won the match with the Fall of Man, and the Fall of Mandow is the joke, which isn't funny. Even my fuck up was funnier than that.
Brilliant. You know, it's funny, isn't it? They
Sorry?
basically for years were kind of treating Macho Man Savage as if he didn't exist, and then he dies, and WWE's all like, "Oh, we're sorry, we're going to induct him into the Hall of Fame," and then they do this, which to me isn't really a tribute. They're kind of making fun of it all. What CM Punk did was a tribute. He adopted the elbow drop as his move, but actually this is as bad as when Jay Lethal was the Black Machismo.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, it's just a gimmicky shit wank match with two teams that no one gives a shit about, so great. So, speaking of things, the actual show kicks off with Sheamus, who defeated Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler got his revenge on Sheamus during the match, giving him a stink face, because that's basically what happened, and Ziggler was busted open by a headbutt late in the match, and fucking Ziggler was bleeding. His entire face was just blood. The phrase Crimson Mask probably actually makes sense here. But Sheamus won with a bro kick.
Brilliant. I couldn't care less. So, in the middle of Dolph Ziggler? Let's go back to him doing the stink face. This is, I'm presuming, carrying on the angle of them doing the kiss me arse match.
Basically, he kissed his arse. Yes.
Who sat there in creative and thought this was a good idea? I just want to know.
I'm Vince McMahon. You know what's funny? Stereotypes.
Just, I mean, I know Vince McMahon's got the Kiss My Ass Club, which isn't even a great thing anyway. It's not even a great story or gimmick or whatever. It's not a good idea. But then he thought, right, a Kiss Me Ass match. I don't get it. I don't get why this is a thing. So
I don't get it either.
Sheamus comes out and beats the shit out of Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler, and as a result, as payback, literally, right, pun intended, Dolph Ziggler does a stink face on Sheamus.
Well, it's not really a stink face. He kind of just rubbed his inner thigh in his face.
You know what would be a good tactic? I just thought, like, I wonder if this was in Rikishi's arsenal. You know how Rikishi used to do the stink face?
Okay, where are we going with this?
Do you think he would shit himself a little bit? Now that would be like that would add serious like mental and emotional scarring. Like
I think that idea has just given me emotional and mental scarring. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know,
did he poo a little?
No, but you know,
That's what you just said.
Yeah, that's what I'm genuinely. Because literally, right? If you think about it.
No, I don't want to think about a man shitting himself, Liam. Weirdly enough. What the fuck?
Hey, CM Punk did it. If he used the stink face when he shat himself...
Well, no one gave Rikishi 15 million C-packs! Moving on.
I'm just saying, right?
I don't know! Why are we still trying to talk about Rikishi shitting himself?
No, we're not talking about...
We have half hour! Get out on the fucking show!
Okay,
Stop derailing it with your non-payback watching shitting things. Yeah, human centipede twerp. Right, moving on.
Fuck?
I don't know. I'm not in a good mood today. In a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Tag Team Championship, New Day retained their titles against Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, which was in a really good match. As Kidd and Cesaro won the first fall with a giant swing dropkick combo, New Day won the second fall after a big ending splash combination, and then the New Day stole the third fall of the match when Xavier Woods replaced Kofi Kingston without the referee noticing, because he's obviously a massive racist, and small package Kidd.
How does that work? How can one person who doesn't look like a single other person in the group replace someone? And the referee is just like, derp.
That's basically what happened.
They're not Asian. They don't look alike.
What the fuck, Liam?
What? Come on. I just said what we were all thinking.
No, what's wrong with you today? What is it with you? Asian people, grown men.
Hang on, you're saying as if bringing up Asian people's wrong.
You said they are. God almighty, what part of that is. What? I can't believe you can't even see the bit that's wrong with what you just said.
I'm just saying.
No, not just saying.
Just saying. Like,
what the fuck?
If Rikishi shat in his pants a little bit, that'd have been a much more effective maneuver. I'm just saying. It would have.
Right, so the ending of this match was just a bit weird, and doing it in Baltimore of all places is probably not the best idea in the world in hindsight, but you know, whatever's. So yeah, that happened. So moving on.
I love how we just don't care.
Well, I mean, it was good, but you want to derail the conversation about saying a certain race looks exactly the same, and I'm fucking Rikishi should have shit himself doing this thing.
He should have.
You fucking sick fuck. You probably like scat porn and shit.
What's scat porn?
I don't fucking know.
What's scat porn? Hang on, no. You said it. You clearly know what it is. Tell me, what is scat porn?
I don't know what scat porn is. I know scat is like shit, but I don't know.
That's scat porn, you noncheese. No.
Oh my god, he threw up a little. That weird noise that just came out of my mouth. I don't know if you heard that, but he threw up.
Oh my god, sket porn, that's amazing. Desiree, did you hear what the kids are into nowadays? It's a thing called sket porn. Shall we check it out? Oh, yes, we should. Brilliant. Nice one, Andy.
So, Bray Wyatt defeated Ryback when Ryback won by pinfall, shoving Ryback into an exposed turnbuckle and hitting
Turn
Sister.
button.
It's worse when we did worse with the show turned dirt.
So, what happened to Bray Wyatt? Why is he facing Ryback? He like faced the
Man,
Undertaker.
Ryback is a man. They lied to you, man. I'm Bray Wyatt, man.
So he went from targeting the Undertaker to targeting.
Man, I'm Bray Wyatt, man. My promos always sound like this, man. New face
I'm
of
gonna tell you something about people. The stars like to shit on birds.
I'm
And the man keeps us down.
man. That's every Bray Wyatt promo. They suck.
It is
So-
literally, if Bray Wyatt comes out, catch you flies with your vagina.
Man.
And it's like, he just comes out, he's like, I went to the back and I shat in Rikishi's pants to make his maneuver
What?
more powerful. That is his promo.
I am the new face of fear, man. Go. That's every Bray Wyatt promo ever.
Oh,
Right,
and
hang on
now
then.
he's facing Ryback. And did you say he won? I can't remember because I don't
Yes,
care.
Bray Wyatt won.
Okay, good for Bray Wyatt.
So, in an I Quit match for the United States Championship, John Cena has just annihilated Rusev. Rusev made Cena pass out in the accolade when he thought he had won the match, which technically, by the old rules, yes, he would have won. But the referee said that Cena had to say, I quit. Cena
Wait,
then
what?
came back.
What? Hang
And-
on. Wait.
No, I'm not done.
No.
It's worse. Cena then came back to life because he's a zombie and put Rusev in the STF with a dismantled top rope around Rusev's face. Rusev was yelling in Bulgarian, so Lana jumped in and said, I quit for him.
No.
That is what happened.
No.
It was an I Quit match.
No. Sorry. Hang on. Let's think about this from a realistic standpoint. I know we shouldn't. I know it's fictional, but let's think of it from a realistic standpoint. What if he passed out for an hour? What's going to happen? What would happen in the ring? Would the referee just stand there with his hands on his ass, just like, I don't know what to do?
And someone needs to tell Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin that their WrestleMania match is still going on to this day. Like, I can't believe. And, like, Rusev was like, oh, I've got to bring him back to life with water. Like, what in the fucking name of Jesus? And then Cena's like, da, 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 I rise from the dead, I am Jesus. Like, what the fuck?
So the revelation of this entire pay-per-view is that Bret Hart and Steve Austin is having the longest single wrestling match in humanity.
We're going
Because
on
it's
for over
still
20
going.
Like, someone needs to tell Austin. Quick, get to Twitter away. Tell Stone Cold and Bret Hart.
The match is still going. By the rules that were set out in Payback.
And also, so Seth Rollins is actually not WWE champion at all. It's either Bret Hart or Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, because their match wasn't for the title.
Their match was for the title.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
Fucking hell. How do I know more about this than you? It wasn't for the belt.
Are
I
you
believe
sure?
that Yeah, because that pay-per-view, Undertaker won the title. I think he won it from Sid, didn't he? WrestleMania 13? And he has to research because his knowledge is that
No,
bad.
look it up! Shut up! So,
Shut up, damn it!
shut up! I know my own history, damn it! Clearly you don't, Vince, because when you pass out, that's it! You fucking idiot. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. Okay, alright. No,
I was right.
It was a submission match.
Same fucking rules. I Quit is the same as submission. Sorry. It's basically the same. The only difference is Cena just has to intimidate JBL with a fucking pole or something, and he shouts, "I quit." That's the only difference. An I quit match is basically a submission match.
Okay, but still, any match when anyone's ever passed out, it's like, oh, nope, nope, the match must continue because you can only win by pinfall or submission.
No, because that is the most ridiculous. I hate how they just spin these rules around. It's like they retcon it to make it like however they want it to. Like, oh no, this was always the rule of I quit matches. They have to physically say I quit. Well, no, because hang on, didn't The Rock beat Mankind when a tape was played of Mankind and the was never reversed?
I think that's true, yeah.
Technically speaking, Rusev never said I quit. What's the rules, WWE? Did you have to say I quit in English?
Technically,
What is
Bob
the rules?
Backlund never said I quit against Bret Hart, so, you know, technically Bob Backlund just went, and that was the end of it. So...
Well, the thing is, no, the rules, this is the rules. So you're telling me that The Rock can beat Mankind and the title and the decision still stands with a tape of Mankind saying I quit from a couple of days before, but Lana, who isn't even in the match, said I quit and that's it, match over.
Oh, yeah. Rusev didn't say I quit, so the match shouldn't have ended.
He never said I quit. He
So
never said I quit.
That match is still going on.
That match is still going, ladies and gentlemen. That match is still continuing as we speak.
What the fuck? Well, Naomi and Tamina defeated the Bella Twins as Naomi pinned Bella.
Wait, so the Bella Twins are baby faces now?
Yes.
Okay,
Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know why. There's no explanation. Daniel Bryan is the only explanation I have.
Great.
Naomi pinned Nikki Bella after tossing her off the top rope. Fingers.
That's the best phrase I've ever heard.
She fingered her off the top rope. Massage the clit off the top rope.
Okay, sorry, I'll stop being immature.
Okay, but the point is, I don't understand why the Bella Twins faces. Why are the Bella Twins faces?
Off. Oh, right, that, yeah. Well, that's a better question. Oh, it's PG. Sorry. Anyway.
Great, brilliant. So Neville defeated King Barrett as Barrett lost by count out when he refused to get back into the ring. After the match, Barrett attacked Neville, but Neville was able to get the upper hand and hit the red arrow.
So, does this mean Neville is now the king?
No.
I'm confused.
King Barrett is king.
So, I'm confused. What was the point of this match? You might have to catch me up on some stuff. Great, thanks, Andy. Nice to know that someone who watches the product knows.
They faced off. Yeah, this is like the third match. Like they faced off at the last pay-per-view pre-show, and then Barrett beat Neville to win the King of the Ring. So I guess they technically won all. So this was the rubber match.
Well, does this technically, if Neville lost to Barrett in the King of the Ring, does that mean that Neville is actually the Prince of the Ring? Like, do you get what I mean?
There isn't an actual fucking royal family of the fucking ring. What are you, a fucking idiot?
Say that to King Booker. King Booker.
He's not a king.
Well, anyway, moving on.
Moving on. So, in the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins defeated Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Randy Orton. The match The match featured a mini Shield reunion with Reigns and Rollins and Ambrose putting on through a table with a triple powerbomb. Kane interfered throughout the match. Fucking Kane! Saving Rollins to save his job as Director of Operations as per pre-match stipulations. Rollins was able to hit a pedigree on Randy Orton to win the match and to retain the WWE Championship.
Did we really expect? Did we expect it to be anything else?
No.
Was the match any good though? This is we're kind of forgetting to add this part of the conversation.
Okay. This match was good. The Shield
Great,
reunion,
thanks,
everyone marked the fuck out for, and then it got to the point where Rollins like put his fist out like they used to, and then like Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are like laughing, going, "Yeah, woo, yeah!" And then suddenly Dean Ambrose's face just suddenly like he closes his mouth, and he's completely like deadpanning him, like, "No," and then it cuts away, and it cuts back to Roman Reigns. And his face is just like, "No, fuck you." So they basically powerbomb. So yeah, the match is really good. And Rollins hit a pedigree to win, which was a bit weird. Probably because he doesn't actually have a fucking finishing move at the minute.
Yeah, well, I mean, what is going on with his finishing move?
He doesn't have one. Because at the last pay-per-view he did the RKO.
Great, that's always good.
Well, he did the RKO to finish, and now he's done the pedigree for some reason.
So is he nicking the pedigree? Because I thought his finishing move was going to be that new DDT he had.
That DDT is wank. So I think WWE were like, "Yep, that's stupid."
Okay.
So he's basically adopted the pedigree because he.
it's bad. You know it's bad when the WWE even go, "That's pretty shit."
Yeah, and he's basically just doing it because his hero is Triple H, or his mentor is Triple H, or I don't know, the fucking bros.
I'm the game.
I'm the game. So yeah, the fallout of this event was on Raw, which you can read the results that I wrote on Suplah.com. Notable things is that Dean Ambrose will be going one-on-one with Seth Rollins at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Kevin motherfucking Owens appeared, so it looks like this whole Rusev thing with Cena is over. Thank fuck for that. And Owens will be going one-on-one with Cena at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And yeah, I think that was about it, really.
Brilliant. Cool. Well,
He's the authority still.
It was Pay Kane or Kane back.
Oh, what? I don't. There's days where I don't want to do the Raw results because Kane appears like 800 times in one show. I'm like, just
Raw
fucking.
Kane.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Kane is Raw. Like, fuck this. Fuck Kane. Kane is the fucking worst, right? Kane sucks. He's old. He wears slacks. He's basically he's basically like a long lost uncle or something. It's just like, hello, I'm Kane, and I wear slacks now, and he sucks.
But when he debuted in 1997, which was 18 years ago, in a mask with Paul Bearer being literally, he would intimidate The Undertaker. Did you ever think he would go down the path of just coming out in slacks, no mask, and
he might as well be a fucking dentist again?
You know, kind of what he's turning into. He kind of reminds me of IRS a little bit. You get what I mean? IR Kane.
The $1 million Kane. Instead of Ted DiBiase and the $1 million man. Katie. Fire! Like,
burning.
What
everyone hates fire.
But I'm so glad that they're not doing Kane versus Seth Rollins for the WWE title. Because that's what it looked like this was heading, and then they were like, yeah, that sounds awful. Why the fuck are we doing that? Because it was like dissension between Kane and Seth.
Hang on. Wait. In all fairness, that would have been a better match than, I don't know, Kane versus fucking Kane. And what was it? Vengeance 2006.
No,
That
no,
was
no,
the
no.
worst.
No. Kane needs to get the fuck off my screen. He is fucking. His presence just pisses me off. I don't
Just
want.
retire. Just retire.
I'm glad Big
Kane.
Show's gone or injured or dead or something. I don't know. But the point is that
Wow.
when kayfabe, not reality.
Oh,
Jesus,
he's dead in kayfabe. Brilliant.
like the Undertaker is.
Oh, don't, because if they listen, then you might give them an idea of merging Undertaker and Big Show. It's like Big Show comes out and he's like, "I am the new Undertaker." Well, it's the Taker. It's a big bad Taker tonight.
Dong.
Just throw that in every now and then. Just the dong. Look,
Dong.
he's Undertaker. It's fine. Oh god.
Well,
Anyway,
the rumor is there's one more rumor that I just found. You know that Paul Heyman's on the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast.
yes, I do.
Speaking of the Undertaker's going to be his next guest after Paul Heyman.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That would be quite
And not as in
interesting.
like I'm going to pretend I'm a zombie, like real. My name is Mark Calloway, and I'm not the fucking Undertaker.
I'm not dead. That's how he starts. That's how he starts the interview. Just like, well, hello, I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hell yeah! And with me as always, I don't know why he's turning into you. He doesn't say with me as always. With me as always is the Undertaker. He just goes, not dead. Great. Take a
He just comes out on a motorcycle. Remember this? God, that was so fun. Anyway, back to WrestleMania. Bong.
So, what was your thoughts on WrestleMania? No, but what was your thoughts? Why is he turning into
Why
you?
have you heard Stone Cold Steve Austin with me? What's
I
wrong
don't
with you?
know. I kind of want to see that.
Hello, wrestling fans, give me a hell yeah! And that's the bottom line.
And with me as always is Liam Dunn. Oh, hell yeah! And the bottom line is, because Andy Kwan, Stone Cold Andy Kwan said so.
No, but no. No, but no. No.
Oh, sorry. Cold Quan Andy Austin. Cold Quan Andy Austin.
Cold Quad Andy Austin. I just sound like I've been in a free.
No, Quan Cold Andy Austin. I'm getting my words mixed up. Quan Cold Andy Austin.
Streak. Da, 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 da.
You're not helping matters, are you, really?
No.
Anyway, I think that's it for this week's episode of Bite Size.
Da, 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 da. Oh, okay.
I'm very sorry, but I did not watch Payback, as I told you. So I will try and watch it for when you actually do a proper episode of the Suplah, but no one listens to Bite Size, so it doesn't really matter.
That's great.
Oh.
Wait a minute! No one watches! Wait a minute!
Wait a minute!
Doesn't matter if we go over. Wait a minute!
I could literally just say and I don't think anyone will notice.
Oh my god, no! You gotta pick that out. Come on, get rid of that.
Anyway, let's just end the show now.
Right, so I have been Andy Fon.
No, you have been Quan Cold Andy Austin.
I have been Stone Cold Stone Andy Austin.
Could you butcher that anymore?
I no.
No. And I've been...
Because the Stone Cold said so. No, but no.
And I've been Liam Dunn. Let's do the outro.
I need to get that.